Hello, hello. I am going live. I am going live. So tonight's topic is closure. Um, I did my prayer. I did the moment of silence for everyone who lost someone. I did that. So now we're gonna do I did my prayer, I did my topic. So now I'm just gonna do a couple little advertising things. Couple things. Don't forget my books. My Smile Was My Cover Up. And then the second one is My Smile Was My Cover Up Again. They are available on Amazon, so you can go on Amazon and get the books. Have more products coming out. This is some blessed oil. If anyone is in need of some blessed oil, I know we've been in the house, we've been confined. My Aunt Mildred, Reverend Brown, she sells them. But if you contact me, I will give them to you. Just let me know. I know it's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. We all need some extra little prayer. We might need a little touch on our head. Just let me know, and I'll get you all some blessed oil. Another little tidbit is I want to just promote the we have a lot of stuff going on. I want to just promote my cousin book, Jackie Hardison. One of her books is Boy No Means No, and then Mom Your Wig. That's just that. That's just a little tidbit. One other thing, I know I missed the Women's History Month or National Women's Month. I said it wrong, but I missed that. But what I did was I purchased some little mirrors for women and young girls, and I've been giving them out. It's a mirror that I've been giving them out for in celebration of that. I know it's COVID, so if you would like a mirror, just reach out to me and I'll get you a mirror. Really, really cute. And the point of me giving these is all of them have like little butterflies on them. And I want, when we look in the mirror, especially young girls, you can say whatever you want, but what came to me is, I got this. I don't know what that means. You might be going through something, but if you want a little mirror, it's very, very cute. You can look in the mirror, you can look at your makeup too, but you can also encourage yourself and say, I got this. I don't know why, but maybe somebody need to hear that. You know how the pastor say, maybe somebody need to hear that. Okay, so I'm going to read this poem for the women and the men. I'm not going to leave y'all out, but it's called Wear Your Crown Proud. And my friend Gwen Swan wrote this for me for the women. And again, it was so much stuff going on. It's like every week, we was losing people. And so I wasn't on for a couple weeks, but I want to still dedicate this poem to the women because we was going to do a show on the women. I mean, just to dedicate it them, and I'm not going to say, not the men too. So, but this is Wear Your Crown Proud, okay? This is the poem, like I said, my friend Gwen Swan wrote it for me. Okay, it says, women, you can say men, tell your wife, your girlfriend, your daughters, don't you fall for the lies, and don't you ever apologize for being who you truly are. You continue to stand strong. The hell with those who tell you you don't belong. They'll never walk in your shoes. They have no idea what you are going through. They tell you you don't take care of yourself. Tell them you would love to if others didn't depend on you so much and took care of their own self. They ridicule and shame you because your body is not that of a teen, forgetting that you've birthed and cared for children, lost many nights' sleep, worried and managed everything. They want you to believe that a natural you is not beautiful. Well, bull. You're unique, beautiful, and strong, just as you are. I'm looking at two cameras. Don't let that ignorant point of view fool you. Do you realize exactly who you are? You are God's masterpiece, wonderfully and beautifully made. You are loved and enough. That's the way he made you. If you trust in that and trust in him, he'll see you through. We are warriors doing our battle in prayer. Remember, you are never alone. God is always there. So the next time this word or you're worried and trials get you down, remember you are a warrior, queen. Now, sister, wear that crown proud. And that's for Women's Month. And that's my dedication to you all. And like I said, my friend Gwen Swan, she wrote this for the women. And we did not have the show, but I still wanted to read this to you all and let you know that you are beautiful, you're strong, you're wonderful. No matter what, no matter who's telling you, whatever, just know that you are beautiful. And that's a good poem from my friend Gwen Swan. So today is going to be really quick. I just wanted to come on here. We're going to talk about closure, and you all can put comments in because I'm going to be on and I'm going to get off. And it's just, I just want to read. You all know that I've been in domestic violence relationships. And so I ran into one of my abusers a couple weeks ago. And they wrote me an apology. So the topic tonight was going to be closure. Do we really want it? Do we need it? And what does it mean to us? So I wrote the definition of closure down. Let me just read you the definition of closure. And it's a lot of versions of it in the dictionary. But this one said, this is the urban version. And it said to attempt to move on following the termination of a relationship with another person. And another individual, I'm not going to say person, I'm going to say individual. So that's what closure is. And it's just like, do we really need it? Now, I went through this relationship at a very young age. And he wrote a poem. He didn't write a poem, but it's long. But I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it to you all, and then I'm gonna get off. And if you have any questions, comments, you can leave them in there, and then I will. I'll come back on and I'll read them. But I thank you all just for listening. So I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna get off. I think that's it. So this is an apology from one of my abusers, and you can leave in the comments if it was you, would you accept his apology? Did you already accept his apology years ago and it means nothing? Just tell me what you think, and then like I said, I'll come back on. I'll read the comments on the Facebook timeline, and then we can have a conversation that way. So this is the apology, and I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna get off. So he said, got a few things going on, but I'm going to send it to you this way. Hopefully you can share it. Bottom line, I was an abusive boyfriend to Tina. I harassed her, bullied her, and hit her. There's no excuse for what I did, but I was a dumb kid who didn't know how to control my issues, insecurities, and took it out on her. We met in the old neighborhood at the hangout spot as teenagers, and things took off from there. And let me just share with you all. I didn't read it. I wanted to read it while I was, on the Zoom and talking to you all. So I didn't read the whole thing. So let me go back. So we met at the old neighborhood at the hangout spot as teenagers, and things took off from there. Doing the usual things kids do and maybe shouldn't do, but hey, we were in love. After a time, things went wrong. I did things wrong, and several times she tried ending the relationship, and I couldn't handle it. I will always try to make amends just so I could be with her. Like whatever it took, any kind of manipulation. Eventually, we were over, and I wouldn't see her for years, for many years. But I always thought about Tina and the way things were between us. It made me feel like SHIT, and I carried the guilt and shame of hurting her that way inside me for a long time. But I told myself if I ever get the chance to see her, I owe her an apology, a heartfelt apology for the pain I caused her. Even if she didn't accept it, I wanted her to know how sorry I was. I wish I could have taken it all back. All the SHIT I put her through and really didn't expect for her to forgive me. But I think I needed to have that confrontation as much for myself as well as her. And that is an apology from one of my abusers. And again, you can leave comments and let me know what you think about the apology. That was really nice because, like I said, I didn't read it all. I just like skimmed through it, and I just printed it out so I can read it with you all and get some feedback of what you think about closure. For me, I know that I had to forgive him years ago, or I would be still stuck in the same place. So if I didn't forgive him, for me, I think reading this, it would have been a little different for me to hear his words. But I appreciate him for writing that, and I appreciate him for saying what he said. It doesn't remove what happened in the past, but I do appreciate him taking the time and allowing me to share that, because that doesn't happen all the time. Where you happen to run into somebody that you were in a bad relationship with, and they take the time to, this is 4 pages, to take the time to, type this up. So I do appreciate that. Again, if you all have any, comments, you can leave them in there and let me know what you think. Do you have a comment?
Me?
Yep. Okay.
I think that was very courageous and big. So how long ago did you say what happened?
This was
High school.
over 30, high school. Over 30 some years.
For
Yeah.
him to come back and stand up and admit his fault, him also.
Yeah.
So big of him to even accept that.
Yeah.
Remember that, to even remember that what triggered him to do it to you is that
Right.
it was done to him.
Right.
So that's the cycle that you always
Right.
think of.
Yeah.
So it was really big and great to even come back to say 30 years later that he recognized what the problem was.
Yeah.
He didn't recognize when he was a boy, but
Right.
he recognized when he was a man. So
Right.
that was really big of him
Right.
to
Right.
take that step to apologize.
Yes.
And not just apologize,
But
even
recognize. Yes.
what was going on,
Yeah.
whatever, and to break down that cycle, break the cycle. Actually,
Yes.
so yeah, it was big of him.
Yeah, I think so, because I think it was very detailed. Like, I mean, you had to like take time to write. I bullied her, I hit her, I harassed her. Like, he broke down like everything that he did to me. So that was really, like I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I really do. So that was, like I said, I didn't read it. This is my first time reading like the whole thing. So that was, So I have different, mixed emotions. So I appreciate your comment too. So that was good.
Also, some women need to hear the apology, because when the apology happens, then the healing happens.
Right.
But we don't have an apology. We have someone actually recognizing their flaws. That they hurt is still, they're still holding on to it. They're still just like you remember it.
Right.
Now, because you are able to hear, then you can start healing from it.
Right.
He has healed from it because he recognized his cycle and his pattern of it.
Yeah. So you know what? So I was thinking that so that's why I was saying like the closure and the so if he never apologized to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't seen him probably twice. This the second time maybe that I seen him. The first time he apologized, and the he just sat there. We was at an event, and the second time, like, so I haven't seen him. So what if I never ran into him? And so for me, so it's like we have to somehow find it in our heart to forgive people and move on, because you may never get closure. You may never get that apology. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I appreciate that. Appreciate him for doing that, because I may not have ever seen him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I appreciate that. So who was Young Minds and stuff? Hello?
She on mute.
Oh. Hello. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's okay. That's okay. How are you? You good?
Yeah.
You have a comment?
I'm tired. Huh?
You have a comment or question? No?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Listening.
Well, thank you so much. But Tanya, thank you so much too. So yeah, but that was it. I mean, that's all I wanted to just share, you know, my apology that I received, and you all can just let me know what you think about it. Leave comments in the box, and I'll answer them when I can. And if anybody,
Even though he verbally apologized to you the 2 times that you saw him, he wrote you the apology? You know, I mean, for him to sit down and write. First of all, he apologized to you twice the 2 times that you've seen him, and then he sat down and wrote a letter of apology. Like, for me, if I would have received it, not that I'm a sucker for apologies, whatever, because sometimes, you know, you can hear the apology 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Right.
You heard it so many times, you like numb to it.
Right.
But to me, when you read it, and you know, the first time you heard his apology, did you feel anything other than the first time up until the second time up until now you have this letter?
So, interesting. So the first time I seen him, like I said, we were at like an event, and again it was so awkward. I think it was like an awkward situation, and then he just.
Seen him in how long? Since the first time you seen him, you hadn't seen him since like high school.
25 years probably. So it's probably been like maybe like 10-year gap. Like I haven't seen him. You know what I'm saying? I only went to that reunion because somebody asked me to come, but I don't go to stuff. So I don't, you know, I don't do all that. So yeah, that was like 25, and I just seen him again maybe like 10 years later. So yeah, so like the first time, I mean, it was just awkward, but it was, I can say it was awkward. And so because I had already forgiven him, you know, all I can say was I thank you, I appreciate it. But like I said, he just sat there the whole time and just apologized over and over and over again, and told me a lot of stuff that was going on that I didn't know. And so I appreciate it, but again, that was it. Like I never saw him again, or anything. So, I just felt, you know, I just felt appreciative. I don't really have a feeling, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, I don't know how I feel, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know how I should feel. Like, again, I appreciate him typing that.
I would like to comment now. Can you say me good?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you cut our conversation off?
I'm sorry.
Did you just break our conversation? No, go ahead.
I want to partake in the conversation.
Go ahead, partake. Go ahead, partake.
I feel like The apologies now mean more to me. They're more genuine to me now. After all the years that have passed and all the that has been done, I feel like they're more genuine now because there's more understanding of what was done and where we are now as adults. And I feel like the apologies now are kind of like, sometimes they're kind of like apologies, like also apologizing for things that were done in the past. And it's like his own little sly way of like sneaking it in there. You know, as he's commending me for being a parent, or commending me for being a good mother, or commending me for being a good person.
Right.
It's like he's more appreciative of the person that I've become now. But, you know, back then, you know, it's like he wasn't appreciative of anything. But it's like now as we've grown, the apology does mean something to me because I feel like we've matured. And I feel like he's more understanding of the things that were done. So the apology is more genuine than it was back then.
Right.
Because back then it was just apologies just to say, you know, just to pull you back in to say, you know what I'm saying, let's just move forward and
I get that, but I don't think that so I get that because that's why I'm saying the closure, because back then, and that's growth for everyone, because back then you're at that age, right? So that happened at that age, just say 10 years ago. So you're not at that same space 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You moved on, you matured, and now you can see, okay, you know, whatever he said, you was really a good mother, or you was this, and you. So now he see that, and it was him all the time. But in this letter, what I do like, and this is this is a good what he said in this apology. He said that there's no excuse for what I did, but I was a dumb kid who didn't know how to control my issues / insecurities, right? And so we may think that men don't have that, but they do have insecurities. You know what I'm saying? They do have their own issues, and they take them out on us. So maybe your ex had those, you know, same things, and now he recognized that it wasn't you, it was him insecure in his own self, and that's why that happened. So, I mean, I'm not saying it don't mean anything. I'm not saying that, but I appreciate that what you're saying. You're sharing your story too, as far as now he recognized it wasn't you, and you are, you know, a good mother. And did you?
Sometimes means some, you know, it depends on how you take it and how you look at it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm pretty sure you're very forgiving, and you put the letter as now he's really realizing, you know, all the things that he, you know, did and what he's done and what he's doing now.
Right. Yeah. And it's so funny. It's so funny. But I'm gonna just share one other thing. And a lot of times we may not recognize that we need to like get by ourselves sometimes, because I know for me, not in this, but I know for me, some things that I do and relationships, whether it's with my friends or, you know, I cause some things too. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been fasting, right? And praying and getting closer to God for me. You know what I'm saying? Not for nobody else, but just for me. Yes. So I mean, people recognize that. So that's you know, I'm emotional. So I appreciate that. So go ahead. What you say, Tanya?
Got tears in your eyes now?
Yes. You know I'm a crybaby. Look, everybody should know. If they don't know, Tina is a big old crybaby. But yeah, so I mean, it's good that people can recognize their own issues. So we don't need to, you know, throw false enough. But that's what I've been doing for me. So maybe once we get that, and that's why I know that for me, I'm okay now. I mean, it's still a part of my past, and that's one of the reasons why I started my organization, because people think it just happened to older people. No, it happened to you at 15, 16. And so this is, for me, this is why I started my organization. This is why I talk about domestic violence. And I know it's one of those topics that people don't want to talk about. But back then, at 16, if I had somebody that I could trust, You know what I'm saying? Or if I knew somebody that had an organization that I could go to, then I would go and talk to them. But I didn't have that. So it's a lot of us doing this. So it's many platforms now and a lot of people that have these for 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds that they can reach out to. So that's why I'm going to continue to talk about domestic violence, intimate partnership, whatever you want to say, verbal, mental, all types of abuse, because it happens even when you're young and not just when you're old. So I'm going to always talk about this relationship is what shaped me. So now me talking about it, it may be 30 years before you get an apology, and you may never get it. But how do you move past that? You know what I'm saying? You still have to heal yourself and then move past that, because if I didn't, and I know in relationships that I've been in after this, I brought this to the relationship. The anger, the hurt, the non-trusting, like everything, I bought it. I know I did. So that's why I can recognize that. I can say that I did that. Like most women be like, no, it's just him. No, we bring stuff from old relationships to new relationships, and I can recognize that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to say that. So, yeah, I'm not afraid to say that. So that's why I'm working on me.
The same way with
evaluating myself. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Same with him, he brought that to. He brought his family issues of domestic violence.
Yes.
To you all's union of
right,
a
right.
or whatever. So his experience.
Mm-hmm.
His experience was also a violent situation.
Right.
The kick the dog effect.
Yeah.
And where the cycle needs to be broken.
Yes.
Even though he was 15, you was 15.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was at
Right.
that time.
Right.
Or whatever. Something happened to him.
Right. I know. Tell Ron to be quiet. It's good. We live. We good. So, yeah.
He was abused, and he kind of like he abused you. And
Yeah.
it's a domino effect. And no telling what other women
Exactly. Yeah.
was affected by it.
Yeah.
Growing up. And at that time, he admitted he was a boy. He was a
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
So it also may have grew into what his effects grew into manhood,
Right.
continued down that cycle. So somehow
Right.
down the line at the beginning, that's good that you have this foundation.
Yep.
You can catch young people.
Yes.
Of
Yes.
the domestic violence. That'll help them from the beginning to say
Exactly.
or
Yes.
whatever. So yeah.
And yeah.
Even though it took him however many years
Yeah.
to recognize
Yeah.
that there was a problem, he was able to kind of like
Right.
of what was going on with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it was I think it's a good thing too. Let me just do one other thing. Give me 1 second, Facebook and everybody. I just want to do one more, because I'm we're doing closure and advertising and stuff. So this is a painting. This young lady who's on here now, she do paintings. We do paint parties, and it's every little stroke, and everything is opening up. If you want to do like a virtual paint show, she'll do those. I'm not sure she's coming out yet, but we can do a virtual paint show. We can do paint parties. We did a virtual paint show, and it was so much fun. She ship all the stuff out to you. I think you just got to she give you the board too. And she have like different pictures, and we have fun. You can do girls' night. You can do birthday parties. You can do kids stuff. Anything you want to do, she going to find something for y'all to paint and talk, and decorations and tables, everything. You can... So get him your information, Tanya, because I think I'm an artist now.
I love it. Nikki created that too, right?
Yeah. I'm an artist. Actually, this is me. This is my Louis Vuitton bag. I mean, it's just something fun to do in the house. This is just mine. This is my hair. Y'all know I wear about 4 packs of tracks, and she got her hair now too. So, I mean, it's just something fun to do if you're not ready to get out and you want to do a paint party or paint show via Zoom. It's something fun. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. And what's your information, Tanya, while you on here?
Look, I don't know. Every little stroke.
Just reach out to me, because she don't know. Reach out to me and I'll give her the information. I'll say I got a show for you. Yeah. So yeah. But thank you so much. So I think that's it. I see people they typing stuff on social media, but like I said, I will go back, and I don't know if anybody missed it. You think I should read the apology again and then log off? Because I see maybe people came on.
Oh, yeah, you can start from the beginning and maybe just, recap what you talked about. Let me turn down my volume so you won't have feedback. But yeah, recap the.
So let me just.
I like her glasses. They're super cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, her glasses are cute. So I'm gonna just recap tonight's Zoom, and it was my abuser's letter that I read, and I'll read it again. And this is a letter where he sent it to me. I printed it out, and this. But he took the time, so I'm going to read it. I asked him if it was okay. He said I could share his name. I'm not going to do that. If he was on, then he can do that. But I'll just read the apology. And again, if anyone want to type in anything, and basically we're talking about closure. Do you really want it? Do you need it? Does it matter? How do you feel after you get the closure? So, and everybody don't get closure. So I'm going to just read it real quick. Okay, so it says, I'm going to start with whatever he said. It says, got a few things going on, so I'm going to send it this way. Hopefully you can share this. Bottom line, I was an abusive boyfriend to Tina. I harassed her, bullied her, and hit her. There's no excuse for what I did, but I was a dumb kid who didn't know how to control my issues, insecurities, and took it out on her. We met in the old neighborhood at the hangout spot as teenagers, and things took off from there. Doing the usual things kids do and maybe shouldn't do, but hey, we were in love. After a time, things went wrong. I did things wrong, and several times she tried to end the relationship, and I couldn't handle it. I would always try to make amends just so I could be with her, like whatever it took, any kind of manipulation. Eventually we were over and I wouldn't see her for many years, but I always thought about Tina and the way things were between us. It made me feel like SHIT, and I carried the guilt and shame of hurting her that way inside me for a long time. But I told myself if I ever get the chance, I owe her an apology, a heartfelt apology for the pain I caused her. Even if she didn't accept it, I wanted her to know how sorry I was. I wish I could have taken it all back, all the SHIT I put her through, and she really didn't expect her to forgive me. But I think I needed to have that confrontation as much for me as well as for her. And that is the apology that I received from one of my abusers. And if you have any other comments, we just talked about it. That was basically what I talked about. And I read a poem to the ladies. And I do have these mirrors that I have to give out to more people. This is what I have to give you, Tanya. It's a mirror. And what came to me when I opened it up was, I got this. So I don't know who that's for, but when you look in that mirror, you got to say, I got this. Whatever it is, I don't know, but that's what came to me. It wasn't, oh, you got a big mirror too. This when you driving in a car. This the car mirror. This the little car mirror. So yeah, so you got your mirror. So I gotta give Tanya her mirror, and anybody who want a mirror, just let me know, and I'll get you a mirror. And I'm just gonna, if anybody don't have any more comments, and again, if you're on Facebook, then I'll read those comments and I'll reply. But if you don't have any more comments on the Zoom, then we can end the call. No more comments? Nope. Okay. So thank you all so much. And we did say our prayer. I did say my prayer, and I did do the moment of silence for the people who lost someone. Like I said, it's been a rough couple of weeks. And I will see you all back maybe in 2 weeks. No, I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks, maybe in 2 weeks. But I'll post it once. So thank you all so much. For
Maybe this will open up the doors for other people, other abusers to apologize.
that would be so great. And I think that he has something to do because because he said that he would be willing to answer questions. So maybe on the next one, maybe he'll be able to come on and answer some questions. Now that would be really, really big. So we'll see. We'll see. Sorry, I couldn't comment out in public, but I wanted to let you know this. Okay. Thank you, Bill. That my Nikki. I can't wait till this COVID over because that's my PA. That's my personal assistant. She gonna be right here making sure my little hair makeup, my wigs right, all that. I can't wait. Anyway, thank you, Nikki. So thank you all. Thank you so much,
welcome.
Tanya.
I'm in the car now, so you're welcome.
Girl, I can't wait to get you over here to fix my
and
makeup.
One more thing, it just sounds like that the way he wrote the letter and wrote everything out, it sounds like he's getting some self-help and some healing down himself.
Yeah.
For him to have written that, he had to, just come clean with himself. So it sounds like he's trying to repair some internal issues as well.
Yeah, it does. It really does. And I'm really, really appreciative of that. And so that's why I was saying sometimes we don't get closure. We don't always get closure because there's things that I haven't got closure for. But for me, I had to, create that because I may never get an answer. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we're going to just continue to, be here for each other, continue to support each other. I thank you all. Tanya, I thank you for all your comments because they were very, very good. And like you said, maybe someone else will get, somebody else might get an apology, or maybe, an abuser might recognize and just apologize, or maybe it'll stop someone from being abused. You know what I'm saying? They might hear it and they might recognize, doing this is basically to get people to recognize the signs so they can get out pretty much. Before it even create the cycle, they'll have time to get out. A month, 2 months. And this what I wrote down too. Somebody sent me this in the inbox about getting to know somebody before you get married to them and ask the question. And one of the questions that I hear people saying, like, oh, you've been with him a long time, y'all should get married, but have you seen him mad? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen him mad? Like, oh, he don't never get mad. Not yet until after y'all get married. Then you're going to see him mad. You know what I'm saying? So questions like that, like, what side of the bed he like to sleep on? And then if you sleep on his side, is he going to get mad? Is that when you're going to see him mad? Like, it be like little stuff that we don't know about people. We just like, oh, y'all make a good couple. But we ain't seen him mad. I ain't never seen him mad. I want to see you get mad. I mean, real mad. To see what you going to throw, you going to hit. Like, I want to see this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Do you cuss me out? Like, do you drive fast in the traffic and I don't like none of that stuff. So, just things like that we shouldn't do. I see my Gwen on the phone. I know she probably can't talk because she at work, but God is good. God is so good. And I see my cousin Jackie on there, and she might be just getting home from work, and I know God is even better. God is good. He in the blessing business. I know Jackie probably on her way home driving and stuff. And Gwen, you just snuck on the phone. I read your poem. Wear your crown proud. I've read your poem. That's Gwen who write all the poems for me. So I'm gonna need another one for next month. And you have a poem. You have a book of poems. What's the name of your book?
I have a couple. The first one is From Broken to Blessed.
Oh, Broken to Blessed. That's it. Amazon. Yeah. It's on Amazon. What else?
And then the other one is Through Your Trials, Stand Strong. Through
Your Trials, Stand Strong. Book of nothing but poems, right? Yes. That's just those, not the kids' books you got, right?
No.
Not the book we working on, right?
Right.
Okay, I just threw that out there. That's a plug, not that book, right? What's the name of our book? What is it?
The Reverse.
Girl, shut up. Don't tell them no more. Don't tell them no more. They got to read it. They got to get it when they come. They got to read it. No. Don't tell him no more. The reversal. What?
That sounds very interesting.
Oh, it's now the reversal. That's some good stuff right there. Gwen, you don't have none of it with you, do you?
The book?
Yeah.
I do.
Read a clip. Just give him 2 lines. 2 lines, and that's it. Don't get him no more.
Don't give him no more.
Just 2 lines, because they're going to have to get the book. Because, you know, this a good one right here. Just 2 lines. While you getting that, I'm going to talk to Jackie. Jackie, I know you on your way home, but I appreciate you getting on. I already plugged your books. Jackie got books, kids' books.
Thank you.
Boy no means no, and mom your wig. And I know she working on some other stuff. And she all the way in Georgia. That's my cousin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she in Georgia.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I am just getting in from work.
I know.
Tonight, but you know I'm going to get on to support you.
Well, I appreciate you. Oh. I love you too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And Miss Gwen, I'm proud of you with your books. Tina's gonna have to send me the poetry books. You know I'm a
Oh, girl, she got some good poetry, honey.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll get them and send them to you. I'll get them.
Definitely order them. I'm so proud of you and keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're so welcome.
Gwen, get them 2 lines. Get them 3 lines, cause Tanya read books. Tanya got a book club. We need that book in there, and I'm not gonna go on there, but Tanya she gonna promote it.
Especially if it's the reversal.
It's the bomb. It's the bomb. Go ahead, Gwen. Get them about 3 lines. 3 lines.
Okay, I don't know if I really want to read because you know it starts off raunchy.
That's Tanya like raunchy. Give him that. Get him the 3 lines you read. Give him the 3 lines. Tanya like raunchy. Go ahead.
You're so crazy.
Go ahead. I'm telling you, she gonna love it. Just give her the 3 lines. I'm sorry. I'm a comedian at nighttime. But go ahead. Okay.
Yes, mistress. The elderly man whimpered. The long, thin leather whip lashed across his already scarred ass cheeks. Now, what did mistress tell you to do? Jada, extremely calm, domineering voice rang out in a cowering man's direction. Slowly, he moved his heavy, wrinkled body across the carpet. Jada led him over to the bed. The man just knelt there on his hands and knees, waiting further instruction from Jada. Without his permission, he put his hand on the frame and tried to pull himself up. His unexpected movement snatched the chain connected to Jada's hand. Should I stop there?
That's enough. That's enough. It'll be out 2021, end of this year. We don't know how many pages. It'll be out 2021. It's called The Reversal.
I'll be like, ooh.
Yeah. Hey Gwen, I wanted you to read that other part with the little girl, because it's a reversal with the little girl. Just a quick snippet.
Don't tell us a lot. Don't tell us a lot.
No, forget it, Gwen. Forget it.
Okay.
Forget it.
Finish the publishing and get that. So,
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was enough. So let me just share one other thing, and then I'm gonna get off. So I'm gonna promote some stuff that I'm doing. Y'all know I have my TG Construction Consulting, so I started the comprehensive financial services, which is all of the financial part of TG Construction. So that's what I do. But now I've reactivated my life insurance license. Now I reactivated my life insurance license because we are losing so many people every day. Every time I look at the news, we're just losing people. And a lot of people do not have life insurance. I've been doing this since 2007. The reason why I started selling life insurance is because I lost both of my parents in 97, and they didn't have life insurance. And so I know what it is to come up with $10,000 in a week, because I had to do it for my mom. And then 7 months later, I lost my dad, and I had to come up with another $10,000. I know what it is. So that's what prompted me to start selling life insurance. So I just reactivated my license. I'll be licensed in D.C., Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia. I'm coming up there with you, Jackie. Everywhere I know people may need me at. Right now, we're doing them on Zoom. You can call me. You can text me, get a quote. I need your birth date, whether you smoke or not. That's all I need. I can insure somebody as little as a newborn baby to 100. Any policy you want. If you want the burial, $10,000. If you want a $25,000, whatever you want, whatever your budget is, reach out to me because I know that we are losing a lot of people and a lot of people are not insured. If you are a married couple, right, I'm going to just tell you what life insurance is and then I'm going to get off. Life insurance replaces your income. If you are a married couple and both of y'all make $50,000, your spouse passes away, that income is out of your house, right? So you need to replace that income. You need a policy for your spouse's income times 10 to replace that, or 30. Whatever you want to do, whatever your budget can handle, I'm your person that you need to call. That's all I'm saying. That was good, right? Y'all gonna call me. I did that. I sold that thing. Y'all was like, oh, I need something right now. That's what I'm here for. It's to replace your income. If you have kids, the way that they're killing kids, and it's not good, but they are just, the kids are dying every day. And parents do not have life insurance on their kids because no parent wants to bury their child. But the way the world is going, and I hate to say it, we need some life insurance. Call me. Get a quote. That's all you have to do. But that's it. I'm tired of selling. If I can sell life insurance, I can sell anything. I sell this shirt right now off my... It's TG, it's stitched, it's got no, but so just call me if you need some life insurance. Seriously though, that's really serious. But I just want to thank you all for getting on. Gwen, I thank you so much for getting on. Girl, we're gonna drop this book and we're gonna do a Zoom tour. Tanya gonna do the paint party. Tanya gonna do the painting, a book reading. We're gonna do the book reading for that book that we put out, and then we're gonna just go from there. Okay.
We're going to paint and read the reversal.
Yeah, the reversal. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one, though. I ain't saying no more. But anyway, but thank you all so much. I love you all. This is not just me talking. I'm serious. I love everybody's success. I'm serious. I appreciate my letter. Maybe we can get them on one day. You know, anything is possible. He wrote the letter. He might come on and take the questions like he said. So I'm going to get off the call now. And y'all know I got my Pepsi, so I'm great. Drink my Pepsi, which I need to really stop. But I'm going to go ahead and drink it now because tired. I'm tired. So I'm going to get off the call. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. It's Friday, pre-COVID. Somebody out doing something, but thank you all so much.
Girl, I'm right.
I know. You want me to bring... I'm going to bring... Huh? What'd you say, Jackie?
I say you are so welcome.
I appreciate you. I know you was just getting off. So thank you all.
Yeah, I got off and I had to go get my first vaccine.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I hope you feel better too.
Oh, I'm good. It was good. I did not even know I had it. The gentleman that gave it to me was so gorgeous. I told him, you're easy on the eye.
So he stuck you. You was like,
I know. He was putting a Band-Aid on. I said, well, thank you, baby.
You were just looking. Jackie said, I was just looking.
I told him, I said, when I come back for my second one, I'm going to point you out.
Okay.
It was such an easy process, and so I was just glad I had him just laughing, and I didn't even know it was done until he was putting the Band-Aid on, so I am just thankful for that. I'm trying to keep safe, and my mom, you know,
that's right.
She had heart surgery a couple of years ago, and I always want to be safe to come around my family.
That's right.
That we all do whatever we can.
That's right.
That we can go back to having family reunions.
That's right.
I'm so excited.
That's right.
About coming to Baltimore about the family reunion. Of course, we had to cancel it.
Yep.
So I'm trying to do everything so I can get
That's right. That's right.
Baltimore to the family reunion.
Yes, I can't wait. And I also plug the oil. If anybody needing oil, please let me know. Just a little dab on the forehead in the morning. I'm telling you, I put this on my door one day and I prayed for something. Lord knows it didn't happen. Oh, this the last plug. Maybe 2 more. So at maybe 2 more now. 2 more. I gotta go get this oil, this stuff, this Demi hair goddess. My baby ain't number about 12 years old. My friend Tawana's her granddaughter is they have it at the Buy Black at Largo. They have the pop-ups there. Now, this part of my hair, all this was gone. I be putting them little drops in my hair, and honey, I got hair now. It's the little Demigod, so it ain't but $12. Little tube I gotta go get. I meant to bring it down here. I don't know what's in that stuff, but that thing made my edge. I got some edges today. Look at that, and all this was gone. All this, and so I just put a little sprinkle in here and like brush it around. It worked. I don't know what's in there, Demi. I don't know what you're doing, Tawan. I don't know what's in that stuff, but it really does work. And that's it. And I'm gonna shout out Trash to Treasures because they my sponsors. I got all these gifts in here from Paulette and these Trash to Treasures that I can't give out because I want to see y'all, and I don't want to keep having all this stuff in here. But I'm gonna see y'all get y'all shots or get some oil, bless oil, and pray. You know how we do, and then just trust God that we all gonna be safe and get back out here. But yeah.
Amen.
But thank you all so much. I appreciate you all for just sharing your time with me tonight. Thank you so much, Tanya. You was just helped me out so much with the Q&A, the talking stuff. That was really good. So I do appreciate that. I really do. Because it was a little struggle. It was a little hard over here, like I said. Just to listen to that, I'm going to go back and watch it and take it all in. Because I didn't read it. So I'm going to take it all in. Yeah, I'm going to watch it again.
It's a healing process.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like you said, we 30 years later, and you
Yeah.
still, so.
Girl, ain't that something? 30, girl, please. I keep telling people I'm 30. Huh?
30 for you.
I know. I know. It's crazy.
We're still young. That's you. You stay over there.
Yes, I know. But thank you all so much. And I'm going to let you all go. And thank you all Facebook. Like I said, leave your comments in there and I will hit them back up. Thank you all so much. And good night, everyone. What else you got to say, Tanya? What you say, Tanya? Nothing?
Good night. Have a great evening.
See, Tanya is the PR, but when it's COVID over, you're going to be over here too. I need all my people. Yeah, we're going to be like, she going to be like, come on, y'all say, it's time. All that. We're going to be doing all that as soon as this stuff is over with. I'm telling you, in the basement. All right, thank you. Back when? I'm going to text you in a minute.
Okay.
Bye, Jackie. Get some rest. Bye, Tanya. I'm going to see Tanya. I'm going to see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Right.
Thank you,
Good.
Tina, for my mirror. I love it.
You do. Girl, thank you.
I
Welcome.
in my pocketbook. Me and Michelle had it out at work the other day.
That's good. I got mine too. Look, thank you. All right. I talk to y'all. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta cut this thing off Facebook.